Hello, I'm Chad with Butler Contracting. I'm team lead, and today we just finished up installing 750 feet roughly of 2x4 by 5 foot tall welded wire. So the first thing we do is set our boundaries, stake everything out, run string lines, and then set our H braces. The H braces would be the 5 or 6 inch rounds, and we staple the 2x4 welded wire to that. And then run T-posts. On this job, we did them every 6 feet per customer's request. Normally it's 8 to 10 feet, somewhere there. They wanted vegetation growing on this in the future, so it's going to be weighted down, so that's the reason for the 6 foot spacing. In this scenario, we didn't have to hold back any cattle, so we didn't have to go with every 5 posts would get a round post if it had cattle pushing on it, or maybe even heavier than that, and the wire would be a lot heavier. This is just basically a privacy vegetation fence, so it's a lighter duty, but at the same time the post spacing is close together, so it'll hold up to the vertical load that's going to be on it. So we have a gas power driver. Saves a lot than the slamming T-posts by hand. Works pretty good as long as the ground isn't too rocky. Typically you can pound a post in about a minute or less. So when we go to stretch the wire, we nail it off, staple it off on one end of the H brace, and then use our clamp, which is basically just 2x4s with carriage bolts to clamp down on the wire. And I like to use our Vermeer track loader to pull it tight. We have come-alongs and a couple other tools that we can do it with as well. Ratchet straps also work to get a good tension on the wire. You don't want to pull it too tight and have post problems in the future, but the posts are 30 inches in the ground, so we don't have to worry about that. Staple the wire to the wooden post, which would be the H brace post, and then on the T-post we got a drill tool that we got the wire ties. You wrap the wire around the post and put the drill on it and spin it, and it's a good twisted tie. So here we have a 16-foot entry gate. It's a fairly easy install. In the future we're gonna hopefully automate it, hook it up to a motor. This one was fairly simple. It's your standard cattle gate. Just make sure it's level. Perfect right there. Mark your pinpoints. Drill them out, pre-drill them. Put in your anchor J-bolts and hang it. This one turned out real nice.